Have you ever been in love? Love, the greatest of our human emotions, has simultaneously caused wars as it has caused peace. There is no doubting the power of love, therefore, because of that power, we must choose our intimate partners wisely. In the Liam Payne case, nothing is further from the truth. As we see, your life just might depend on the wifey or lover that you choose. Hello, hello, this is Tentacular Thoughts, exploring the connections that have been overlooked. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Remember, please hit that subscribe button for new content every 7 days, or as close to 7 days as possible, and interesting discussion posts. It's free. Also hit that like. Remember, everything that I say is alleged and solely in my opinion. Any use of copyrighted materials is permitted under the Fair Use Act of 1976, as this video is for educational purposes. Today we are exploring Liam Payne's romantic relationship timeline and how some of those relationships led to his untimely and devastating passing on October 16th, 2024. Now, I am primarily focused on Liam Payne's relationships, the ones in relation to his passing. Therefore, I am not going to go back and review all of his previous relationships, but rather focus on the ones that I feel are related to his passing. Okay, so I love reading your comments, and it was a comment on the Black Widow videos, which stated that Naomi Campbell should be included as a Black Widow of Liam Payne. And reading this reminded me that yes, Naomi Campbell did have a significant impact and marks a significant turning point in Liam Payne's life. Finding the correct information on the pair is harder than finding a needle in a haystack. But as I am a good detective, I will bring you the information that I have discovered or unveiled. It is unclear as to how Naomi and Liam met or when exactly they met, so it's hard to ascertain an exact date for their romantic timeline. However, I can assure you that they did spend New Year's Eve together in Ghana, Africa.
I love fireworks.
So that means that I can mark December 2018 as the beginning of their romance. That is December 2018. Now, this photo is not a photo of Naomi, but as you can see, it was a photo taken by Naomi Campbell. And yes, they did spend New Year's Eve together, which is significant. Because when you spend New Year's with someone, you're pretty much saying, I like you a lot. So much that I want to spend last year and the very first moments of this year with you. Keep in mind, this was Liam's first New Year's spent without Cheryl and Bear, and that is truly making a statement. The statement is that he falls hard for Naomi. He writes on her Instagram profile that she is perfection in a person. He is also known to have gushed about the amazing sex that they had, and on Valentine's Day, as Naomi had to work in New York, he flew all the way from London to New York just to be with her on that special day. On February 20th, at the 2019 Brit Awards, it becomes public knowledge Jack Whitehall, when introducing Payne as a presenter, stated, "To present, we have supermodel Naomi Campbell's current squeeze." He joked. His surname's Payne, which is what he'll be in a world of if he crosses her. It's Liam Payne. That was somewhat of a funny joke to acknowledge an open secret. People in the industry knew of their relationship, but it was somewhat kept hush to the public at large, at least. Liam was definitely putting his all into the relationship. However, it truly was one sided. Naomi did not have the same energy or sentiments for Payne as he did her. She found him to be too needy. I mean, everyone knows that Naomi is a man eater, don't we? She chews them up and spits them out. She is a savage. And by April of 2019, she calls it quits, citing that her and Liam have separate lives. Ouch, that would definitely hurt. Liam Payne must have been truly devastated by the callousness and lack of heart that Naomi demonstrated. Keep in mind that this is the same Naomi Campbell who has cavorted with African dictators, accepting blood diamonds as gifts, and who was good friends with alleged serial rapists. Naomi gets off on crushing the men who get involved with her. For her, it is a power play. She loves to exude her power by crushing her romantic interests and the expectations of her suitors. What a Debbie Downer. But for Liam, being with Naomi was like showing the world that he is no longer a boy in a band whose every moment is choreographed, but rather an independent man who could purposefully choose a woman that society would consider as taboo. And this is certainly when media coverage regarding Liam Payne changed and took on a more negative, a more trolling tone. There were several media outlets who believed as if Liam should be at home with Cheryl and his son. However, Liam did not want to be pigeonholed, and he considered Cheryl to be too close, too reminiscent of the control and constraints placed upon him during his One Direction days, and likewise chose a woman so different than Cheryl in order to prove to himself and prove to the world that he truly was an uncontrolled and uncontrollable individual. Naomi played with his heart and his mind and forced him into the arms of an even greater beast. In walks Maya Henry, the rebound girl. Maya probably wouldn't appreciate that because she is extremely narcissistic and typically tends to overstate her value, but from observations, that's all that she appears to be. Liam and Maya, although they had met previously, go public with their relationship on December 2nd, 2019. It just so happens that where they went public is also the same place and the same event that Naomi Campbell is receiving the Fashion Icon Award. Awkward. So why would a person introduce the world to their new love interest at the same event where their old flame is receiving the Icon Award? Is Liam trying to stick it to Naomi and letting her know that, hey, he is over her and has found Maya, who is at this time a much younger model? Or, on the contrary, does he still have romantic feelings for Naomi and brings Maya there to make Naomi jealous so that she falls into his arms once again? Either way, Liam is still rebounding, and it is fairly common to date someone with whom you are not compatible. During this time, we have the COVID lockdowns, which was a stressful time for most. Cabin fever is at an all-time high, yet Liam gushes about his time with Maya, and they even get engaged, with Liam presenting her with a giant rock. Yet, as we all know, a few weeks prior to his passing, and even now, post-mortem, Maya Henry has thrown around very serious allegations of abuse at the hands of Liam. However, when I look high and low, I cannot find any articles that are dated specifically during the time that they were together that depict any type of violence or abuse at the hands of Payne. I searched high and low, but as a matter of fact, I come across this TikTok.
Show me Maya. Okay.
I don't see any abuse. Actually, nothing more farther from that. And I don't see an axe. Remember, Maya Henry said that she was chased by an axe. Liam Payne chased her with an axe. So, once again, the question thus becomes, why does Maya Henry choose to trash Liam Payne and his name a few weeks before his passing? And why does she still continue to do so after his passing? I mean, what are her true motivations? Is it to create some sort of an alibi? I mean, Liam never said anything negative about her, so why would she be so hell bent on his post mortem destruction? I mean, the man already lost his life. What more do you want to take from him, you savage, you beast? Liam breaks up with Henry initially in June of 2021. They reconcile and get back together in September of that year, ultimately breaking up for good, with Liam Payne's rep confirming their breakup in April of 2022. Okay, so Liam was the individual. He's the one who initiated the breakup. Now, a few weeks later, the Daily Mail identifies and reports that Liam's latest love interest is Aliana Mala, an American model, and they spot them both walking in London's Heathrow Airport, returning to England. There are very little reports on this relationship. However, according to an Us Weekly report dated June 2022, Payne and Mala are very happy. After his passing, Aliana Mala wrote on her Instagram page that she would love Payne forever and that she was sorry about his passing. Her response indicates that there were no signs of an abusive situations, and she was the individual that dated Payne directly after Maya. Actually, it is only after those photos of Payne and Mala surfacing that Maya Henry changes her tune and begins to publicly shade Liam. In fact, Henry, still clinging to the relationship, obsessively calls Liam her fiancé, which spawns several individuals to call Mala the other woman or a home wrecker, in spite of both her and Payne insisting that he and Maya Henry had been broken up. So because Maya could not get a hold of the fact that they had broken up and continues to use the term fiancé, that causes other individuals to troll Aliana Mala. And because of that trolling and the backlash against Mala, it proves to put a strain on the relationship. And the relationship thus is ended. Unfortunately, because of this breakup, he meets Kate Cassidy. The Daily Mail snaps the first photo of Kate Cassidy and Liam Payne as they attend a Halloween party dressed as Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. She is taking a toll on him emotionally and financially. Let's remember that she is getting paid. How abusive is that? Isn't that the quintessential form of abuse when someone conflates romance with payment? A person who truly cares doesn't take your money. There is no girlfriend or significant other tax. And let's remember this, and this is extremely important, and this is a detail that is sometimes overlooked. Kate Cassidy is the one who brings Roger back into Liam's life. I mean, Jeffrey Payne states that it is his understanding that Roger gets the number from Kate. So Kate and Roger knew each other? And why does Roger Norris have a habit of contacting Liam Payne, his best friend's girlfriends or ex girlfriends? A little sus, don't you think?